Hi everyone, it's time for another Fox Around the Corner 1-minute update. Today we are diving into the design process with architect Michael Beckerer from Swaim Associates Architects. Will you tell us a little bit about the process, what's involved in a design of a building like this?
So we've really been focusing a lot on the house itself, you know, the main chandelier, the ceiling, and trying to take some of those cues out of that Art Deco design to begin to use as inspiration for the new building. And then throughout the building, there's different pieces of whether it's handrails or it's tiles or it's some pieces on the facade. So there's all kinds of great references that we've been drawing on to find inspiration for the new design.
Since we aren't actually making any changes to the historic theater itself, can you talk a little bit about the integration process between the historic and the expansion?
Sure. So, you know, one of the main objectives of the project is to really create some additional, to basically expand the lobby space is really what we're trying to do. Everyone that's been to the theater knows, you know, kind of constraints that happen when you come in. You know, we determine kind of how big the spaces need to be and then verify that they actually fit in the space we have available. So that's the first thing, particularly in downtown, because a lot of these sites are small. You know, we're working within, you know, very defined parameters of where we can actually put things.
And connecting to the Fox.
And connecting to the
right?
Fox, right. So we've found places in the existing building where we know we can make new openings. We're not going to harm the integrity of the historic theater by creating some modifications to connect to the new theater.
So what comes next?
So next we're going to move into what we call the design development phase. So we've basically gotten to a point where we agree on sort of how big of a building we're going to do, you know, what kind of components are going to be in it. We have an idea where the facade is going. So we'll continue to work through the process and advance the design. We'll bring in more consultants, so we'll have an interior designer, we have a theater consultant, we have our consulting engineers, and we're all going to be working to add more and more detail and continue to make decisions to really get to a point where we all agree, yes, this is the project we want to build.
Well, it's always wonderful to work with you and the whole team. It's an exciting, dynamic, creative process that's still in motion. So thanks so much for being here, Michael.
Thank you.
And we will see you all next time when we meet just around the corner.